Hello, and welcome to Legal Environment of Business. I'm your Professor John Harvey, and here we are in week 13. So I'll keep this video short for you. This week you have chapters 21 and 22. Now, chapter 21 talks about discrimination, and unfortunately it's something that's still happening today, still going on, and so we have lots of history on the legal precedent and the rules that we've put in place to try and stop discrimination from happening. And so you're going to get kind of a historical view as to, the textbook doesn't necessarily jump to everything that's currently happening in terms of discrimination, but it does give you a good kind of historical perspective of, the legal issues that have been happening with discrimination. And then chapter 22 talks about unions, and unions are an interesting thing, which depending on which state you grew up in or you've been in, unions can be kind of a big thing or a small thing. And a lot of times that has to do with their funding. And so certain states are kind of pro-union, and so they allow unions to kind of get the fundraising that they need in order to kind of gain critical mass. And other states are, kind of like an at-will state where it's like, you have a right to work, and we have a right to pay you, and we have a right to let you go, and you have a right to leave, kind of thing. So in those situations, unions generally don't seem to do very well, and they're not as prevalent. So you may or may not have been exposed to a whole lot of union stuff because of that. And so sometimes this chapter may be like, oh yeah, I know all this, and other times you're like, wow, this is really crazy, weird stuff. But unions are happening, they're still around, and we're still seeing unions. I think recently we saw something with Amazon with workers trying to unionize, and I think what I saw last was that they voted not to unionize. Alright, so that's chapter 22. Coming up here very shortly, and may even have been this week, is the course evaluations. So I would encourage you to please put in course evaluation. I like getting the feedback. It's very helpful for me. So good, bad, like all of it is really helpful. It does come through anonymously, so I don't see anything that you individually write. What I do see is that you did submit an evaluation. And when you do submit an evaluation, that's worth points to you in the syllabus. And so I think I have that listed. And so you don't want to miss that. And then just to let you guys know, I did get the extra credit assignment finally up and posted on in Blackboard. So all of that should be available to you guys. All right, guys. With that, hey, have a great week, and reach out to me if you have any questions or issues. All right, take care.